to Sunshine Reports on Osrc Television. I am Obi Chukwemeka Oti. Every event will always come and go, but some leave behind engraving memories because of their historical perspectives. The 2022 National Convention of the All Progressives Congress APC held last Saturday in Abuja with two indigents of Ondo State entrusted with strategic positions easily come to mind. Mr. Isaac Kekemeke emerged the national vice chairman in the Southwest, while Mr. Lawal Kolade returned as youth leader of the party in the zone. In this report, Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole takes a look at the outcomes of the convention with emphasis on the emergence of leaders from Ondo State.
Hours before the National Convention of the All Progressives Congress APC in Abuja, the Ondo State Governor's Lodge in Asokoro, Abuja, became a mecca for politicians, not only from Ondo State, but the Southwest region, as they intensified preparations towards harmonizing the interests of the zone. Governor Akeredolu, who is the leader of the party in Ondo State, also had an interface with delegates from the state towards actualizing the region's goal.
Because your party will have a back code. The back code are missing elements. They won't stop you from going out, but when you go out, you can't come in again.
The party chairman in the state, Mr. Ade Adetimei, ahead of the convention, urged delegates to have unity of purpose, while other stakeholders highlighted the importance of the meeting to the success of their aspirations.
Whatever the leaders want is what every one of us must do.
Well, the best man will win, and then the party will come together for the 2023 elections, and we are going to come out victorious.
We are going into a general election early next year. We need a party that is strong, that is capable of delivering mandates to members of our party. And I think it's in preparation for that we have all assembled from on state now with our leader, the leader of the party this evening, to take a clue, to have instructions and directions on what we are going to do.
I don't support consensus because it's not inside it's not part of the constitution. But we are going to vote for the right person.
I believe that everything will be fine. Our party will definitely take a better shape.
On the day of the convention, all roads led to the International Conference Center as delegates from across the country, including Ondo State, gathered for the accreditation.
At the end of the convention, we will go on in 2023 to retain power at the center and in most of the states.
What we have done so far is to try to do things orderly.
From the accreditation venue, delegates moved to the Eagle Square, the location of the convention.
We are here at the Eagle Square in Abuja, and seated behind me here are delegates from Ondo State.
The arrival of Governor Akeredolu and his deputy boosted the confidence of delegates from the Sunshine State. Members of the election committee and security operatives were also on ground to put finishing touches to preparations towards ensuring a hitch-free convention. Even though the consensus mode of election was adopted by the party, some aspirants couldn't hide their nervousness as the election umpire announced the results. The agitation of the Southwest region was put to rest with the coming on board of their preferred candidates, Isaac Kekemeke from Ondo State as Southwest National Vice Chairman and Iyola Omishore from Osun State as National Secretary. Ondo State is now properly positioned to contribute to the development of the party with the emergence of Mr. Isaac Kekemeke and Kolade Lawal, bearing in mind the 2023 general election.
It is a new beginning for the ruling All Progressives Congress APC with the emergence of new executives. Time will tell what impact they are going to have on the country and the economy.
From the Eagle Square in Abuja, Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
For an excellent service which birthed positive results, the Osrc Media Group has honored the outgoing permanent secretary in charge of general administration, Mr. Mike Oshodi. Mr. Oshodi was one-time administrative secretary of the Osrc Media Group and contributed to the repositioning of the corporation. As he draws the curtain on his meritorious career in the state civil service, the Media Group organized an event in celebration of his meritorious service and to acknowledge his hard work and dedication to the corporation. Zaid Aribisala reports that chairman of the Media Group, Mr. Kunle Adebayo, led staff members to shower encomium on the versatile administrator par excellence.
It was a joyous entry for Mr. Mike Oshodi to the Osrc Media Group, a place he has had 2 stints during his illustrious career in the Ondo State Civil Service. First in 1980 as an advert traffic officer and subsequently in 2019 as an administrative secretary. As he draws the curtain on his career in the State Civil Service as permanent secretary in charge of general administration, the Osrc Media Group organized an event in celebration of his meritorious service and dedication towards the repositioning of the corporation.
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
The chairman, Osrc Media Group, Mr. Kunle Adebayo, described Mr. Oshodi as a dependable ally who supported the management team in the actualization of Governor Oluwaroti Mekoridolu's mandate to reform the corporation.
Mr. Oshodi, we work, like the old secondary school games master. We walk majestically like a snail. His head turns right and left. By the time we meet the next morning, we say, "Okay, I have found a way out to that problem of yesterday." And one of the things he has done here is to support us in rewarding excellence. If you don't have support in your management system, part of it is being forthright. Part of it is having foresight. Part of it is doing the back clearing.
Director of various departments and staff who worked closely with Mr. Oshodi said his wealth of experience contributed to the success.
He's not a boss, but a leader who leads by example. To him, he believes that you are a failure if your subordinates fails or they are not able to deliver.
He introduced a lot of things to the system while here. The idea of a blue sheet is very, very important. There is no way you can raise the memo. There is no way you can bring up anything for management consideration. You must use the blue sheets.
When we have issues with our generators, you will see Mr. Oshodi, he will also be there. Sometimes you will think that he's even an engineer because he gives very vital information, very vital advice.
His mentorship imprint was also felt by younger colleagues who described him as a solution-oriented administrator.
If you are a young officer and you are meeting Mr. Oshodi for the first time, the first thing you ask you is, what is your qualification? If you say you have this, he will say, no, you have to go further.
Little time that I moved with him before he left, as an administrator, he taught me how to dress well.
Mr. Mike Oshodi, who was accompanied by his wife and staff at his office, appreciated the media group for honoring him, noting that the celebration was a wake-up call for everyone to approach their duties diligently.
And we are taught to do things the way I was doing it here then. Sincerely speaking, I never thought that we are doing anything extraordinary.
A gift was presented to him with prayers for more success in retirement as he officially bows out of service on March the 30th, 2022. Sahid Aribisala, Osrc News.
As part of efforts at ensuring improvement in Nigeria's health sector, wife of Ondo State Governor Mrs. Betty Anyanwu Akeredolu has expressed her readiness to partner Dr. Save a Life Mission Hospital in the country. During a familiarization visit to the hospital's facility in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, Mrs. Anyanwu Akeredolu said she is passionate about anything that deals with health issue. Omoriola Ugbenji reports that Dr. Save a Life Mission Hospital is a non-governmental organization established to improve the standard of health delivery in the country.
With her moderate background in public health, Arabiri Betty Ayanwa-Akeredolu has shown more concerns in health sector, especially on issues concerning women. Her visit to the Dr. Save a Life Mission Hospital in Port Harcourt, no doubt, rekindled the hope of achieving its desire as the staff welcomed her with open arms. President of the establishment, Dr. Richard Okoye, who conducted the governor's wife round the facility, maintained that the hospital currently has 5 centers in the country and is determined to achieve the Vision 2025, which is increasing the life expectancy for Nigerians, now hovering between 54 and 56 years to 70 years and above. Dr. Okoye sought the support of Mrs. Ayanwa-Akeredolu for the vision.
Okay, I have an acute emergency. All right? This acute emergency is this asthma, convulsion, electric shock, heart attack, collapse, and all that sudden. Look, somebody has an attack. Watch it. Now you can see what to do immediately. If we know what in that case.
Impressed by the standard of medical equipment and manpower at the hospital, the governor's wife lauded the management, saying the news about the facility drew her attention.
And I wasn't really disappointed with the whole setup. I had a few moments with the president and CEO up there, and they were able to explain the workings of this place. And
she said more awareness is needed to reduce the level of ignorance in seeking medical attention. Mrs. Akeredolu assured them that she would do everything within her capacity in promoting healthcare system.
I sincerely hope that you don't allow the said Nigerian thing. What is that Nigerian thing that make things not work or make things deteriorate after setting out to give us the best it can get in the world? But after some time, the whole place deteriorates. I don't want that to be your portion.
Omoriola Ugbenji, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, wife of Ondo State Governor Arabiri Betty Ayanwa-Akeredolu has charged all well-to-do business owners to support the nation's developmental growth with their resources. She was addressing national members of Breast Cancer Association, BRECAN, at a second annual general meeting in Owerri, the Imo State capital. Omoriola Ugbenji again has details.
Breast Cancer Association of Nigeria, BRECAN, is a story of breast cancer survival, which led to inspiration and awareness in order to save more lives through establishment of a non-government organization embracing all that have interest in the well-being of citizenry. Established 25 years ago, the association is geared towards making people have direct access to information, treatment, financial and psychosocial support, as well as palliative cares. The need for an annual general meeting arises to provide veritable platform for cross-fertilization of ideas amongst members and stakeholders in BRECAN. Founder of the association and the wife of the Ondo State Governor, Mrs. Betty Ayanwa-Akeredolu, said BRECAN has come to stay, saying contributions to humanity will go a long way in making the world a better place.
Companies, organizations that are making profit where they operate, it becomes on them to part a little bit of their profit for corporate social responsibility. That's how NGOs remain afloat.
National President of the association, Tolu Taiwo, in her remark, said the discussion will center on reigniting the organization's passion to save more lives from the den of cancer's disease.
The topics to be discussed in this AGM were carefully chosen to reflect the current realities of the organization and to help us to coordinate and harmonize our activities. There are plenty lives to save. Plenty lives to save.
Chairperson of the Imo State chapter, Maureen Iwuchukwu, while welcoming members, maintained that the conference would deliberate, x-ray challenges, and re-strategize on repositioning the association for the benefit of citizens.
The Survivors Forum is a new addition to the program, and we intend to lay much emphasis on finding for free breast cancer screening exercises.
Students of Able Girls Secondary School, Owerri, the governor's wife alma mater, also educated the public on regular breast checking. Different lectures reflecting on the mission and vision of the Brecon and health talks, among others, were the activities at the event. The two-day event was attended by members from all the 6 states where Brecon has been established, including Ondo State. Omoniola Humbiji, Osrc News.
In the meantime, no fewer than 100 residents of Ilara Moke in a federal local government area of Ondo State have benefited from the free dental outreach organized by the Rotary Club of Akure Metro. The beneficiaries who received care ranging from scaling, polishing of teeth and tooth extraction appreciated the Rotary Club of Akure Metro for bringing qualitative health care to their community. Zaid Aribisala reports that President of the Rotary Club of Akure Metro, Dr. Adegboyega Obadua, said the intervention is in furtherance of the club's objective to bring succor to underprivileged individuals. The report.
The charity train of Rotary Club of Akure arrived at the palace of Alara of Ilaramoki alongside medical experts for a free dental outreach to the community. Members of the community also gathered to welcome the visitors alongside the town's monarch. Over 100 beneficiaries were subjected to clecking and examination, professional mouth cleaning involving scaling, polishing, extraction of bad tooth, and medical advice.
We know that the mouth is the gateway to the body, so whatever it is that is going on in the body reflects in the mouth. Whatever is reflecting is happening in the mouth reflects in the body. Some oral conditions can actually predispose patients to systemic diseases. So the more reason why people need to be aware of their oral health so that they can actually take care of it.
The president of Rotary Club of Akure, Dr. Adegboyega Obadua, said the outreach, which is part of disease prevention and treatment focus of the club, is to help the rural dwellers have access to qualitative dental care.
For you to do scaling and polishing, you need like 8 to 10,000 naira in any dental clinic in Akure, and this kind of services has not been extended. In fact, we don't even have any dental outreach, never before, to Ilaramoke. So we feel it's a very good opportunity for our people to benefit. We are giving referral notes to people to contribute us in Akure if they need to do more, especially for the tooth extraction. You still need to see us do more examination, more follow-up treatments.
Ondo State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Banji Ajaka, who was represented by Dr. Tony Adeyalo Gundari, described the intervention as a plus to efforts of government in improving access to qualitative health services.
A huge thing that health is brought to the doorstep of our people, and we have to be careful with what we do with our mouth and what we put in. We thank Rotary International for this huge program, because he knows that it's going to cost them a lot of money.
The Alara of Ilaramoki, Obaderemi Adefenyiti, who was decorated as an honorary member of the club, and beneficiaries in the community thanked Rotary Club of Akure Metro for meeting them at their point of need.
That this is happening at this time, I say it's a pleasure to us, and we are very grateful to Rotary Club Akure Metro. We hope that subsequently, not once in 6 months, nearly every year, they'll be coming along to assist us.
If we want to go to Akure to do this thing, we will spend a lot of money, but you do this for us, you do it for us freely. God will enrich your pockets.
The club that I have to praise them for the good work done, and God will continue to help them.
The Rotary Club of Akure Metro, which has also embarked on awarding scholarship to 10 indigent students, says it will continue to foster development in society. Sahid Aribisala, Osrc News.
Away from health now, the Ondo State government has called on all students' associations to prioritize development of their alma maters, as government alone cannot do it. The State Commissioner for Education, Mr. Femi Agagu, spoke at the 65th and 66th anniversary of St. Catherine Anglican Church Grammar School in our local government area of Ondo State. Osrc reporter Zimwe Beme covered the event and now reports.
The 65th and 66th anniversary of Old Students Association of St. Catherine Anglican Girls Grammar School Award was a convergence of old students from within and outside Nigeria. Old and present students of the school were led by the national president, Mrs. Tola Awo, on a road trip to strategic areas in the local government area of the state. They visited the Olowo Oba Ajibade Ogunwoye for royal blessings and the Bishop of our Halikan Diocese, the Right Reverend Stephen Fagbemi. Mrs. Awo appealed to the traditional ruler of Owo, Oba Ajibade Ogunwoye, and the Anglican Bishop, Right Reverend Stephen Fagbemi, to use their positions to sensitize the public on the importance of girl child education.
We all came here when we were very young. We knew second to nothing. And then our parents just brought us here and said, God,
and that story will conclude the Sunshine Report. Thank you so much for watching. Good afternoon.